What's up, guys? It's DevBird here. In today's episode, I'm gonna be talking about the biggest mistakes that I've made as an early game developer. So let's get started. And the first one is the Unity Asset Store. So when I was starting out, I would frequent the Unity Asset Store like almost every day, and I spent a lot of money on assets that I don't even use today. Like they're just sitting there, and they're worth a lot too. And so I would go and I'd buy things like an inventory system. And the problem with this is that these are very general, like try to one size fit all systems. But what ends up happening is that you need some sort of special uh, handlers for some sort of special event. And these things just don't handle that. And even though it looks really nice, you're always going to have an exception, and you're going to need to modify the code. The problem is that as a beginner, you're probably not going to be able to understand a lot of the stuff that goes on in here. And so you're better off just like trying to make it yourself, and that way you'll learn a lot in the process. So stay away from the Unity Asset Store. Alright, so my second biggest mistake is trying to make my dream game right off the bat as a beginner and thinking that I was going to put it on Steam and it's going to sell for like millions of dollars. So the reason why this is like super unrealistic is because you just don't have the skills to make your dream game, and you also probably don't have the time either. And the reason why this is a big mistake is because I didn't get to display my fullest potential because I'm trying to make this game that is just completely unrealistic, and so all these games aren't finished. And what game developers or like game companies are gonna want to look for is like, is this a finished game that I can play from start to finish, and is it fun? And so if you just have these games where like they're half finished, they're not gonna be fun to play. So my final piece of advice is to start small. Whatever scope you have for your game, cut it down half the size, or even more than that. You want a game that you can actually realistically finish. And my advice is that if you think it's going to take X amount of time, let's say 2 months, you're going to want to double that amount. And that's probably how long it's going to take. So start small and just try to display one design feature that is really good. So let's say you really like Stardew Valley. A game you could make is like a farming game, but have like a little twist in there and just have that be the main focus of the game. And that way, even if you don't finish, at least you'll have something that's unique, and you'll learn something, and people will enjoy playing it, rather than having a game like mine where like it's trying to be a copy of like a Diablo game, but it doesn't do that very well, and so it just ends up not being fun at all. So that's all I have, and good luck. I'd like to thank my Patreons Alejandro, Kovian, Bay, Emerson, Kirijo, Polybius, and Yuan. If you want to become a Patreon, you can support me at patreon.com/devbird, where you can join my Discord, or you can just join the Discord in the link description below. And you can suggest videos or ask me questions, and I'll see you guys next time.